Here we go again.
Well, I got the drawings from Mike. I've been looking around. Nothing is exactly according to drawing. One of the biggest issues I have here right now is whoever did the gas work, it's going through the return. To me, that's a big problem. You know, you got copper line touching steel, so I gotta address this right away. I gotta get that gas line taken out of that return and rerouted. For 2 feet of duct, they could have moved this tight to the wall. Instead, they have it right by the back door. You open the back door, you come in, and you hit the ductwork. Like, it's ridiculous. They got no dampers in any of the heating runs. They got no dampers, so you can't balance this system off. So right now, you know, you're hot in certain rooms, cold in certain areas, and that's because they don't have the balance dampers in there. So Mike had one of the big concerns. It was the 4-inch runs on the other side of the house. I'm gonna have to end up changing these. There's just way too many 90s and stuff. You got like 6, 7 90s, and that's just in the basement before it goes all the way up 2 floors. And every time you add a 90, you add restriction to that heating run, so you start to lose air volume. We got to pull that off, upsize the pipe, try to put it in that we're eliminating all these 90s, try to make it a straighter run, and then that will force more air upstairs.
So, Gare, I know you want us to look at some stuff for you here. You need this wall open?
Yeah, we got the 4-inch heating run that's running up this wall that's going to the upstairs. We want to change it to a 5.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna need the wall opened up.
Okay, so just this? Any other walls? I thought you said something about the bathroom wall.
Yeah, this one here and the bathroom wall and the ceiling in the bathroom. Same thing, another 4-inch run.
And that's going to the bathroom upstairs?
That's going to the bathroom upstairs.
The original pipe that was in here was this 4-inch, and it's pretty small for the area. And this is the new one. It's gonna basically double up the airflow that's going upstairs. Screw away.
I was so overwhelmed with the renovation on this house. I didn't know what to do. I can pick being at my mom's bedside. I can do that, and I can do it well. Or I can pick paint colors and finishes. I can't do both. I can't do both.
This is a general contractor's best day. When you can see how many trucks are here, it means production is happening. All these guys are in that tiny little house. I couldn't have it any other way. It's a good day.
Okay, we're carefully removing the existing window here. Main reason why we're removing this window's to the floor. Should be tempered safety glass, it's not. So it was a danger to begin with, so done. It was a useless window, it was just here to plug up the hole. Wood windows after a while rot, peel, and just absorb moisture. If you're doing the house, do it right now, because it'll be worse to do it later.
What do I always say? Take care of the exterior envelope of your home before you start picking decor.
It fit.
Work from the outside in. That means the roof, the walls, and the foundation. Remember the 3 little pigs. The one who took the time to build the best structure is safe from the big bad wolf. It's the same with your home. If you don't have a safe, energy-efficient, and structurally sound house, you're vulnerable to the big bad weather. Windows are an important part of the exterior envelope. Unfortunately, they can also be points of entry for water. A bigger leak could be the result of water finding its way in from the roof or the walls to the windows. This leak could lead to wood rot, which compromises structure. And if moisture gets in, it can lead to mold, not to mention wet insulation affects R value. Some drywall and insulation may need to be replaced and new caulking applied. And if windows need to be replaced, hire professionals and don't forget to ask a lot of questions.
Good, buddy. Good. Have a good one.
Well, the plan for today is going to be simple. I have this original setup for the laundry that previous plumber created. All the water lines are loose, nothing is strapped. So I'm going to actually cut it all out and redo my packs along this side. I'm going to also cut the stack, redo the kitchen drain. Another thing I noticed is this is my frost-free hose bit, the key term frost-free. This thing should not freeze in the winter, right, technically. However, if it's not installed properly, this is what's gonna happen. This is the brand new device. The way it's installed at the moment is it's sloping into the house. So what's gonna happen is, once you turn the water off, the actual valve is on the inside, on the warm side. So this shaft will collect water. The water stops at this point, but because it's sloping into the house, I'm gonna have a residual sitting here. Now, this is open, the temperature drops below 0, this line will freeze. And this is the outcome. It will bubble, it will expand, and it will crack. Now, the homeowner may not see it at first, but the moment you open this in the spring, you'll release the water, and it's not gonna be a leak, it's gonna actually be a pretty good spray. Good idea to implement the right product, frost-free hose bibs, but the installation is faulty. It has to be sloped out.
I had Steve check the roof. He takes a look and he can tell that the membrane's fine, so the deck membrane's fine, but how it comes up to the top, the flashing's really poor.
Basically, like what you can already see, we've got really sloppy flashing work.
When rain hits the roof, it will flow into seams and cracks everywhere. Water runs downhill. We want to get the rain away from the house. One of the main lines of defense of water on the roof is the flashing, which is a water-resistant material like galvanized sheet metal. It's installed at roof intersections and around windows and doors. What does it do? It keeps water from flowing into places that compromise the exterior envelope of your house. We're replacing the flashing on this roof because it's been poorly installed. How do I know this? The flashing doesn't fit tightly together and the seams are exposed. These are all points of entry for water. Seams should be overlapping. Another warning sign is there's excessive amount of caulking, which means there's already been a water problem or the caulking's been used to cover up a bad installation. So we're gonna make it right by making sure the envelope of this house is watertight.